today.
Good morning and welcome to the third hour of Today on this Friday, December 11th. Happy Hanukkah,
Yes.
everyone, if you're celebrating it. I am Dylan here with Alan. Sheinelle, Craig is off. And of course, in honor of Craig, it's Friday.
There you go.
He'd be so proud of you.
He's so proud. I know, especially because I rag
Always
on him every
get
time
on
he
him,
says
exactly.
it. We certainly do have a good show coming up for you because John Hamm and Jamie Dornan.
Yes,
That's true.
I really do.
And then there's a story we cannot wait for. It's no secret.
No, that's the other one.
What?
Remember the... Now I just feel silly. That word in Norway when it was like live outside, like live fresh. Remember?
No.
We did it.
Wasn't it hooga?
No, it was free loose leaf.
Muesli?
Free loose leaf.
Is that what it is, Dylan? Now
Come on, somebody help me out.
I know,
It
we're
was
all
only
just
like
gonna
2
stare
weeks
at
ago.
you.
I must have missed that.
You know what? Someone will tweet you and they'll say, "Oh, we know what you're talking about."
Free loose leaf.
Because we don't.
Free loose leaf.
For everyone.
You have
I'm
to say it
blushing.
with that whatever accent you had there. And then, of course, the main event, Superfood Friday. We always love it. I don't know how Joy.
All right. Well,
good.
coming up next, it's the Swedish way to get through the winter. Well, we'll tell you how they've mastered the art of cozying up, and there's even a easy word to remember it by. Then later, we're going to go from Sweden to Ireland.
And welcome back. There is nothing quite like cozying up on a cold winter night. And it turns out the people of Sweden have mastered it. They even have a word for it. And NBC's Molly Hunter is live. Up next and Overheard on Third, we are going to need your full attention because we have some video that you have to see. It's literally out of this world. Then later, Joy Bauer is slowing.
So as we talked to you just before the break, we told you about a video that is out of this world. It is amazing. Our friends at NBC Washington, that's right, the lineup of
Jupiter and Saturn will be in line that they'll almost look like one big bright dot in the sky.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened since the Middle Ages. I mean, it's something
really cool.
we've never seen in our lifetime.
It's
It's
a little chilly up there. It's minus 285 degrees.
Is it really?
great for the vaccine.
That's right. And, that's right. You can just leave it on the counter.
Yeah, exactly.
And they have average winds of about, measure them via satellite.
Wow.
really-
And the fact that chopper, the helicopter.
The characters all take their helmets off and their heads freeze. And, you know, it's just like, it's talking about how cold, introducing him to some newer shows.
There you go.
He likes the good stuff.
The ones that are maybe 16 by 9 with a high def.
Yes,
okay.
exactly.
Anyway, so when you get a present, and depending on how it's wrapped, you judge what's inside by how it's wrapped, how well it's wrapped.
No, because I know it was filled with
Wow.
golf balls.
With the actual paper?
Each individually wrapped with loads of tape. And I'm like, this looks ridiculous. And this is probably the most annoying thing I'll do today is unwrap all of these. But it was
That's
it's sweet.
Well, Wall Street
Surprise.
Journal suggesting their research says not so.
You guys have Woolworths?
Oh, sure, yeah.
And we would, have our list or whatever, and then we would come home, and our tradition was to wrap the gifts.
Yeah.
And I could never do, and even now, the ends.
Yeah.
Like, some people are really good with
That's
edges.
right. Tuck it in.
Yeah.
Looks
My mom
good.
taught me how to
Really, how to do
wrap
the
well.
edges. So anyway, but my whole point is like you could take it somewhere and have them pay for it professionally, or you could just mess up the edges.
But I guess they don't have time.
I always look at those right there. Those are done very nicely.
Those,
Yes,
those
these
are
are
professional.
On the side.
It's always tempting to open them, too. I know they're empty.
Boom.
Every year. Those
And
are
speaking every year we always take a look at the top baby names. Well, babynames.com releasing its top baby names of 2020.
Chanel is never on it.
Most really
They're still in.
most popular girl names:
Oh, look at this.
Amelia,
What about for boys?
Oliver, #1 baby.
I like
go.
Ollie. There you go.
Speaking of Celtic names, up next we've got a love triangle on an Irish farm. John Hamm, Jamie Dornan, telling us all about their. This morning we have two of the stars of the new filmed Wild Mountain Time. It's a story of a pair of star-crossed lovers in the Irish countryside.
I'm sold.
Emily Blunt plays Rosemary, a farmer who's in love with her neighbor Anthony, played by Jamie Dornan.
His American cousin Adam, played by John Hamm, who is trying to buy the family farm.
Everybody recovered? Everybody good?
Yeah, we
All
just
right.
want to say that we love Al. And he is so annoyed with our girl talk during commercial
Yeah,
breaks.
we've been chatting between commercials, and he
Just a
feels
second
left
ago,
out.
he's like, you guys haven't talked to me.
I'm just going to go slam my head in the door. But we digress.
Go
What
through
else?
that window.
What,
Go through
don't
that
we have
window
something
pane
like
by it.
Superfood Friday?
We do.
Sure.
Hanukkah is here, and Christmas is right around the corner. So today, nutritionist Joy Bauer has 2 delicious superfood recipes for your holiday feast. Take a look.
Nice.
Yum.
Delicious. Joy, amazing. As always, for these recipes, head to today.com/food. Up next, it's music to our ears. Straight No Chaser.
Before we go, we want to tell you that next week is a special one with so many families facing unprecedented challenges this holiday season. We are kicking off our season of giving.
So first up, we're going to be sharing easy ways that you can help.
Then on Wednesday, with the help from Toys for Tots, we'll have a special toy drive to bring some joy to kids this holiday season. We are going to meet some awesome kids and show you how a small donation can really go a long way. So to end this year on a high note.
They are such heartwarming stories. I can't wait to introduce you to these families. That does it for us this morning. Coming up, I'll introduce you to Thomas Rhett's mom on Monday.
Up next on Hoda.